Alright, we are back with Pokemon Sword Episode 4 BakaTaka Plays.
Do your best.
We've just the commencement ceremony?
Yeah.
I guess you would call it. I think that's what they referred to it as. So we are through the tutorial as far as I understand it.
Making our way downtown.
Literally as far as I've gotten in my own personal playthrough now. We're on our way to the first gym.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much we want to do running around the city here. I don't think we should do too much of this side quest stuff.
Yeah, I'm just getting down here because there's a
TM down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of little side quest stuff to do. Actually, there is one thing I want to do real quick because it was absolutely hilarious. So go up and talk to the kids who lost their Minchino.
Minchino's gone missing. What should I do?
I can help, yes.
Yeah.
So we gotta listen for a sound. He'll tell us what it is. Morp. Okay. Now go over to the stadium real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I did this and I was so happy I did.
I remember doing this too.
Did you get this, the hilarious one? So go over to the right side here. Listen for that sound. What does he say? Warp? Yeah, do it. Whistle.
Oh yeah.
It's just this old guy
hanging out in the pond.
hanging out.
Yeah.
And he gives us a bottle of fresh water. And I'm like, is it though? Or is it your fountain bath water?
And then he just goes home.
And you might as well get the Minchino on the other side, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
we're
gonna help this kid out. There's a little Pokeball back there too. We can two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Burnials. That'll help us later in Kabu.
Look at those bands.
I did that, and
Warp.
I absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
We found the missing Minchino. Went back to the boy. Does he give us anything?
I think he does. I'm not sure if it was all that useful, but I mean, a quick pass through. Why not? You have to go by him anyways, not out the way.
So, I think I told you guys before, but you can open up the menu and it'll tell you exactly where you need to go.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
that's actually really convenient. And it'll show you on the map.
Yeah. I don't want to talk to
just
you.
hanging out.
That was one. That's one thing I've noticed. It's really easy to talk to the wrong thing sometimes.
Oh, this item's really cool. Okay, it's actually like a competitive item.
It's a throat spray?
Yeah, so basically, when you use a sound move, so things like hyper voice, snarl.
Right.
When you do that, it boosts your whatchamacallit.
So how do they determine what moves? Because obviously you can just like look at the move and say, oh, this is a move that does stuff like this. It's a throat move or a voice
sound-based move. Yeah.
Is there actually a typing for moves that's just sound-based? Because
it's like a subcategory.
Attack and special attack. But is it like written down anywhere? Like, can you view that information about an attack?
So it's one of those things you have to go to like Cerebi or Bulbapedia or something like that.
So it's a background kind of information.
Yeah. It's one of those things you either learn by testing or you see somebody who's found the information and it's
gotcha. That kind of stuff has always been really weird because to have mechanics based on very specific things but not have access to that information without trial and error seems wrong in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're gonna do that, give us access to know that information.
Yeah, that's one thing people criticize the Pokemon Company for, is a lot of this stuff is like hidden, like EVs and IVs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like background mechanics.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of it's more for understanding competitive later on.
Exactly.
Right.
So maybe do something where like you literally put an item in the game that lets you look at competitive stats later in the game.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
So I mean, so a little spoiler, endgame. Once you do some stuff, you can get the IV checker, which will tell you if they're good IVs or not. And
so then, Nintendo listened to me just now.
So I mean, that was introduced in like Gen 6, maybe 7.
But I just said it. How'd they do that?
Yeah.
So they're
listening to BakaTaka.
They're starting to make a competitive a little more.
They're synced up to the microphone.
They're making it a much more mainstream part of Pokemon,
They're
which
making
is
it more
really
accessible.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a competitive Pokemon player,
Ziggy.
and I don't think I ever will be. But I do like that they're making it more accessible to more people.
Yeah,
because it just improves the scene. It really does.
Got it all wrong, hey?
I don't know if Ziggy can beat this Rookity.
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
I mean, we got Silkscarf boosted tackle. Let's see if you can. take this.
Isn't rock good against flying?
Yeah, but we don't have any rock moves.
That wasn't
or
a rock
electric
move?
moves.
That wasn't a rock move, eh?
No, we got Snarl, Sand Attack,
okay.
Lick.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, technically Lick would work because it's not normal.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got a Silk Scarf, which boosts normal
I
type
just
attacks.
tackle it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just beat this bird down until he beats me down.
Yikes.
Yeah, so if you're going to get into competitive, there's some things you can do in battle. I'll show you right now. So the little Y button there for info,
Yeah.
it'll show you everything that's happening on the field. So you can select either Pokemon. So I'll select ours. So right now it shows our defense is down 1 stage.
Oh.
It'll tell you what your ability is. You can hover over it and see what it does. It'll tell you your held item. It'll tell you what is going on. So there's little spaces underneath this. I think I explained this before too, but it'll tell you like field effects going on, if sunny day, rain,
Right.
like if Trick Room's up, the Tailwind's up, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And then you can look at them, see if they've got any boosts going on, things like that.
Will it tell you if they're holding any items or anything? Or...
No, it'll just tell you any relevant information you've picked up from the battle.
Gotcha.
So since our defense is lower, let's just
That is cool.
Asana and finish off this Rookity. So experience share is on. It's permanently on in this game.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I've
fine
noticed that.
I'm fine with that too. But you can like have a Pokemon in, swap it out, and go to a different Pokemon, and the Pokemon you swapped out will get extra
More.
experience. Yeah.
Right.
They'll
the
get
ones,
they'll
the
get
ones
more
that actually face the Pokemon.
Yeah, they'll get more than the 50% share the other ones get.
Right.
Yeah.
Take
so-
them down.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like the Final Fantasy X way of doing it, because Final Fantasy X you would just cycle everybody in through a fight and they would get shared experience. But I mean, I don't have that kind of patience. We get Hop's lead card.
Nice. Better watch out, man.
Some of these are cool. They get really cool later when you get the rare cards. So there's a center right here.
Which ones are the rare cards?
You'll get those. Those are like post game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's also really convenient that you battle Hop there and there's just a center right beside you.
Did he not heal you?
No, he doesn't.
No, you beat him.
There's so many heals in this game, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, we healed Sobble. Okay, we're rolling out.
What's the Pokemon on top of the machine over there?
That's a Rotom.
Okay, I always keep thinking it's like a different colored Geodude.
It does, yeah, it does kind of look like that.
And another thing for competitive, what you can do is they don't actually tell you anywhere, but once you go to their stats, if you press the X button, it'll show you current EVs you have in the Pokemon. And EVs just help raise your stats, but that's like...
Yo, what's this Dynamax level thing going on here?
So basically Dynamax level, when you Dynamax you get more HP. So the higher Dynamax level you go, the more HP they'll get. Once
but
you get to
how do you get it higher? What?
you do rage to get Dynamax candy and stuff
Oh.
like that. So let's see what's a random encounter here. Pancham.
Yeah. I was gonna get one of them, but I never got around to actually getting one.
Yeah. I used one before.
We don't need that.
Yeah, and we already have a dark type with Zigzagoon, so.
Is he from this gen?
No, he's from Gen 6.
So for this, do we just want to do a thing where like every time there's a patch of grass, we do a one random encounter or forced encounter just to see what we get and then run
Yeah.
if we don't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it gets to be too tedious, we can cut it out to like every other or
Yeah.
every
Vulpix.
other.
I mean, I'm pretty much going to avoid most encounters unless I see something I really want.
Yeah.
Or just try a counter or two to see if we get something.
Right.
I think that's cool.
Because I don't really want to.
And obviously, if we ever find a shiny, you gotta take it.
Oh, yeah.
Always
I-
get a shiny.
Man, I like Vulpix.
I've literally never caught a shiny in any Pokemon game.
I got one in my
I
shield
don't
copy.
think so. Huh?
I found one in my shield copy.
What? What Pokemon?
I got a shiny Gloom.
Man, I had
That's
a
pretty
shiny. Would it?
Oh. Our girl
What?
Asuna is evolving.
Oh my gosh.
So don't be jarred by this, but the Sobble line is not the best.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed to be honest.
Yeah, we got Drizzy.
I still don't know what the final evolution looks like.
Yeah.
And
That looks like Trico.
it does.
It was like a
Yeah.
blue Trico.
I'm not entirely pleased by.
I don't-
We got Vulpix on this route.
I
I
like Vulpix.
actually
Vulpix
only
is
know
cool.
what.
Yeah! Let's do
You
it.
used Machop on your playthrough.
We're
Yeah.
not doing this.
Yeah, I'm not.
I actually only know what the first two evolutions of the Sobble line looked like, And obviously the starters, Scorbunny and Grookey.
So you
I don't know.
the last...
I don't know the last evolution of any of them, and I don't know the middle evolution for Scorbunny or Grookey. I have not seen them yet.
I like their last evolutions.
Yeah, I like Scorbunny's last evolution. That's the one I'm using on my playthrough.
I really hope Sobbles doesn't suck.
Well, let me prep you. In probably about 15 episodes, you're going to have some disappointment.
Unless I get there first.
Oh yeah, you're using Sobble on your playthrough.
I am.
Well,
But the starter, it was the best.
What do you think Sobble's final form would look like? What do you think? How do you think they would like act?
Well, considering how the halfway's looking, it's probably gonna be like a worse version of Skeptile.
Okay, it's not like Skeptile.
Think
It's like Swampert-ish.
No, actually, man, there's someone else. Who? Let me think. There is one Pokemon that it's like a lot like
Jinx.
No,
Are you
it's
thinking
like-
Gen 3 green? You need. Is it outside Fortree? Is it invisible?
What? Is it invisible?
Not sure.
Leafa's getting. Oh, we want these. We don't want poison powder. Well, maybe we do.
Yeah. Think of
need-
putting your hands on your hips, George.
Huh?
Put your hands on your hips.
Orikori?
There you go. Now you're the final form. Stand sideways. No, like turn your head, but like yeah.
Wait, what?
Like so look at me with your head sideways. There you go. You're the final form.
Oh no. If that's its pose. Come on, Nintendo,
Yeah.
listen to the people. The next iteration needs to have posable Pokemon.
Posable Pokemon.
They can be preset, but give us options.
That means we'll get the dumb beauty competition again, and
Hey,
I
hey.
hated those.
I'm telling you, man, the best like party thing that they did for Pokemon, in my opinion, that I've played, which again, not all of the Pokemon games.
Right.
I've skipped a lot. In Soul Silver, Heart Gold, that decathlon thing,
Oh.
I freaking loved that.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
I
I loved it.
I like the show stuff that they did in Gen 3, but I just could never figure out how it actually worked.
That's one of the reasons why I thought the decathlon was so much fun. It wasn't so ambiguous, you know? It was
Right,
really
right.
easy to understand what you had to do better.
Yeah.
You just needed stronger Pokemon. You had, I believe you saw stats and stuff for them when you entered them.
Yeah.
Right.
So you had hard data
Yeah.
to do better.
I just hated things like the beauty contest because
I never liked beauty contest stuff.
Yeah, to evolve Phoebus into a melodic, you needed to raise its beauty, and some of the best ways without Poffins was to do the beauty contest, and it's a nightmare to do because you don't always win because the computer cheated.
Because the computer
The
cheated.
computer
Yeah, I don't know if they actually cheated, but they pulled some BS.
Right.
They didn't let you win, and I didn't like that.
Oh, so this is a new Pokemon, Gossifleur.
Mm.
It's one they showed in the early trailers.
I do actually like this one.
Yeah.
I like the design. Does it evolve?
Yeah, it evolves into Eldegoss.
I don't know what that looks like.
It's the Dandelion Puffball. We'll see it later. But
Was that one of the ones they showed off early?
Yeah, Eldegoss and Flossagor.
You know, going back to
They showed them in the same trailer, actually, I think.
Yeah, they did.
going
Okay,
back to
then I've
Sobble's
seen it.
going back to Sobble's final form, I do like when it takes like the sniper shot kind of
Yeah.
thing though.
The-
That does look cool though.
The gun.
Yeah, and the pose like it takes like during that.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. So it's a trench coat kid.
So it's
Can I say that in the Pokemon playthrough?
Yeah, sure. So they're just talking about the energy factories that you can't even get to.
Who do you think owns that?
Chairman Rose.
But if you ever get caught in one, here's an escape rope.
Wait,
so
you
can
actually
climb down.
you can't go to those at all?
No, not those. That's just background stuff. So she gives you the escape rope. You don't have to buy escape ropes anymore because the great thing in this game,
Is one works all the time.
it's a key item that you just use.
Is it? What?
Get me outta
It
here.
is genius.
So that's actually this right there. Clearly, what she was looking at. That's a path, right? Like
Yeah.
that's how someone who works there would get there.
Yeah.
Then why
I just dodged
is
her
the
like a
rope
boss.
in front of it? It's not like a gate or anything.
You
Yeah.
just dodged Hannah.
This
I
is
did.
poor world design.
So beat up's a cool move. Hopefully Zigzagoon can learn it. You cannot learn it.
I also don't think I've ever really used any TMs ever in any of my Pokemon games.
I use
except for like maybe like this, like if it has like an attack of 120 or higher,
right?
Those are ones I'd put on a Pokemon.
I use them when they don't have like any good moves.
I'm a attack only. The harder you hit, the better.
For like playthroughs, that's the best way to go through.
Yeah,
it's just get a bunch of sweepers. So there's a trick to these trees. It's just basically how fast the vibrations go. It's when to keep going and when to stop.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
I'm just gonna dodge.
Wow,
I'm way too risky.
So do we want to get Roller Cola?
What is Roller Cola?
Well, we got to see what we get anyway.
I mean, this is a new gen Pokemon.
Oh, I got one of those.
Yeah.
It's got a wheel.
Yeah, it's got a little wheel on them. Rock type.
Do it. Why not?
I was thinking of using him.
I hadn't run into him. I think I avoided him. Actually, this is about where I stopped. Actually, so I think now we are technically right where I ended.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this might kill Butterfree.
Oh no!
This is quad effective.
Quad effective.
Yeah, Rock is super effective to bug and fly.
Oh. Does it actually work like that?
Yeah. It does 4 times the damage.
I did not realize this.
Yeah. So I was hoping to just lower him and then put him to sleep.
I wish there was an announcer.
Well, you're not putting him to sleep now.
No, we'll just catch him.
Do you think they'll ever do voice acting for Pokemon games?
You're talking about like mainline
like for
games?
for the
mainline games?
Yeah, but like for those cutscenes and stuff, like the commencement ceremony
Right.
when they walk in and he's doing the announcements and stuff. I thought that would be cool. I was like, why couldn't they do it?
Like the battling ones, like Stadium and Battle Revolution, they have voice acting for the announcer.
That weighs like 3% of
Roly Coly. Oh, name it Brock.
Butterfree.
No, I had a name.
Balboa.
No, we're just gonna go with
Rocky Balboa.
No.
What's that old? Is it Nickelodeon or
Did I
Disney
spell
show?
Vesuvius? Mount Vesuvius?
Yo, give us a sec, guys.
Yeah,
we're gonna
spell
make sure we
checking
spelled
this.
Vesuvius correctly.
Like there's just a Corvusquire here. That's just
Get him.
I can't.
Whistle.
Whistle at him.
I don't want Corvusquire.
You
Okay.
fool.
So we're back.
All right,
So
we
we
are
got-
back.
We got Butterfree alive. So cool thing in this game, these glowing Pokemon you run into
Oh.
occasionally, they've got a higher chance at better IVs. So they're just better overall Pokemon.
I have not run into these yet.
they're,
That's cool. I didn't know that.
They're not like super rare, but they're decently rare. Also, I need to check.
So
He's
is
got
there-
Steam Engine.
Is there a way to have a better idea of what level Pokemon will be at when you fight them in the wild zones? Because obviously some Pokemon are going to be a lot higher than you. Because it's not like, oh, I'm roughly level 10 on average with all the Pokemon I have. I'm only going to run into Pokemon that I can handle. Because there's some out there that are like 30s or 40s even already.
So I think they added those into the game. So when I played through the game, I just beat on those to grind really fast because they give so much experience. Like
I mean, I bet.
you run into like these Stunfisk later in a cave that they're like really strong, but they're like strong in level, but they're easy to kill, and they give you so much experience per kill. Like they're better than trainers sometimes.
Real? Wow.
Squover. What the
That's
heck is
impressive.
Squover?
Squirrel's the squirrel.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Yeah, I forgot. I've only seen its evolution, and I hate it.
It's like the Bidoof of this gen.
Yeah, it's just this fat piece of garbage.
So, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that beard. That's fake. That's a fake beard. This man is he's walking around in a costume.
I'm young Santa Claus.
No,
Trust
that is fake facial hair.
Listen, these aren't just
That's a sticker he stuck to his mouth.
These aren't just normal Amazon packages that I'm delivering here.
This Delibird is going to punk our Butterfree. So Present's a fun move. It can either be a really crappy base power, it can be as strong as an explosion, or it can heal you, or it can do nothing.
Nice.
It healed you.
Yeah.
How convenient.
Yeah.
It's just a troll tactic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can literally be.
And he's dead.
It's quad effective. He's ice flying, rock.
That
effective.
makes sense.
So I think we're close to the next area we need to. Everybody's leveling up.
Man,
What's a party?
Wow.
Well, boy.
So hopefully there's no trainers on the way. But so this is the camp. We won't bother with camps.
You know, I never set up any camps
So-
for my entire playthrough, and I never made it.
I set up one camp to do one curry, and I got coughing. I was like, this is stupid. I'll do it some other time. But we'll call it there. Our goal is to get to that mine, go through the mine so we can get to the next city for our first gym challenge.
Oh,
So
Easy.
we'll stop it right here. And
Holla
we'll
back.
catch you all next time for the next episode of BakaTaka Plays Pokemon Sword.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Pokemon,